What if I told you that you could create a cinematic ocean scene using nothing but free built-in Blender tools? No plugins, no paid add-ons, just Blender and the right techniques. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you step by step through building a fully realistic ocean scene from absolute scratch. Terrain, water, waves, depth, reflections, all of it. Stay till the end because the final render trick is what takes this from good to cinematic. Before we touch water, we need land. Hit Shift+A and add a plane, now scale it up. This will be the base of our environment, the ground the ocean sits on. Now press Tab to enter edit mode. Right-click and hit Subdivide. Do this twice. Subdivision adds more geometry to the flat plane, which gives us polygons to push and pull into actual terrain. Head to the Modifier Properties tab, the wrench icon, and add a displacement modifier. This modifier physically pushes the vertices of your mesh up and down based on a texture, creating the illusion of rugged terrain without manual sculpting. Now go to Texture Properties and add a new texture. Change the type to Voronoi. This is a cell-based noise pattern that naturally mimics rocky, irregular terrain. Adjust the size and intensity until your terrain feels natural to you. With the terrain shaped, let's give it a material that actually looks like rock or sand. In the Material Properties tab, add a new material. Now open the shader editor. Here we're going to use a Gabor Texture node. Think of it as a procedural wave pattern that Blender generates mathematically. Add a bump node. Connect the value output from the Gabor Texture into the height input of the bump node. Then connect the normal output of the bump node into the normal input of the principled BSDF. For a 90-degree rotation to shift the grain direction, set the rotation value accordingly. Keep tweaking until it looks right to your eye. There's no wrong answer here. Alright, now for the star of the show, add a cube and scale it to cover your scene. Imagine it as a giant block of water sitting on the terrain. Add a new material. Set the transmission weight to 1. This tells Blender to let light pass through the object, which is essential for glass, water, and ice. Set the IOR to 133 because that's the real-world value for water, meaning our Blender water bends light exactly like real water does. Set roughness to 0 for a perfectly smooth mirror-like water surface. You'll immediately notice the plane below starts reflecting inside the cube. Now add a transparent BSDF node and a mix shader. Connect the transparent BSDF to the first input of the mix shader and the principled BSDF to the second. Add a light path node and plug the isCameraRay output into the factor of the mix shader. isCameraRay is only for rays coming directly from the camera, not from reflections or lights. By routing this to the mix, we make the water appear crystal clear to the viewer's eye, while still behaving realistically for reflections and lighting. Without this, water often looks murky or weirdly opaque. For now, set the water color to a blue tone, just so it's easy to see and adjust while we're still building the scene. We'll refine this later. Flat water looks like a swimming pool. Real ocean water has depth. Light fades, color shifts, things get darker the deeper you go. Add a principled volume node and connect it to the volume input of the material output. Light rays interact with it as they pass through, giving you that gorgeous deep water look. Keep the density value very low, something like 0.01 to 0.05. Too high and your water looks like thick soup, too low and you lose the effect entirely. Think of density as how foggy the water is. Anisotropy controls the direction that light scatters through the volume. A high positive value pushes light forward, like sunlight cutting down through shallow, clear water. A low or negative value scatters light in all directions, giving you murkier, deeper ocean feel. Play with this to match the mood of your scene. Finally, change the volume color to a turquoise or aqua shade. This gives that beautiful tropical lagoon feel, water that glows with color when sunlight hits it. The last thing missing is surface movement, that rippled, textured top layer that makes water unmistakably look like water. We use the same trick as the terrain. Add a Gabor texture. Connect it to a bump node and plug the bump node into the normal input of the water's principled BSDF. Adjust the distance, scale, and frequency until your waves feel right. Higher frequency means more ripples packed together, rougher water. Lower frequency means longer, smoother swells, deeper, calmer ocean. And that is how you create a cinematic tropical ocean in Blender. If this helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and tells me to make more of these deep dives. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And drop a comment below, what do you want to build next in Blender? See you in the next one.